What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy DB. Hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everyone has a good weekend. It's Sunday right now. Today's video is going to be the best 5 classes for Rebirth Island. Let's get straight into this video. All right, so here is the 5th class that I'm going to show y'all. This is the K98 with the Jackal. This K98 is really good. K98 is probably the best sniper in the game right now. Yes, you have the Frost line. The Frost line is really good, but the K98 is just better. The attachments you want to run for the K98 is the Ranger optic. You could also run the SPX. Yes, the XPX 80. You could also run that. There is no difference in my opinion. One is a cross and one is kind of like a circle. I like the Ranger. I just think the Ranger is better. You want to pair that with the Colossus Suppressor L. You could run the Sonic Suppressor, the Monolithic, any suppressor. Any suppressor you can run. I would just run the Colossus. Bullet velocity, damage range, undetected on the radar, so you don't pop up on the radar on the mini-map. You want to run the 7.62 long barrel. You just can't get any better. Everything at the front here is pretty heavy. So what you want to run is no stock, movement speed, aim down sight speed. It's great for the gun. It's insane for the gun. You want to put on high grain rounds, bullet velocity, and damage range. Try this gun. Trust me, it's really, really good. I was playing the K98 with this Jackal PDW class. What you want to run for this, the Portal Commutator, the reinforced barrel, the Ranger full grip, extended mag 2, and the balance stock. In my opinion, like just paired with the K98K is like really good for some reason. You can trade this out for other SMGs I'm going to show y'all, but just overall this is a good class setup. Moving on to number 4, this is the AK-74. The AK-74 is so good, and I'm going to show y'all why. What I'm running on this is the Vos Reflex, the Compensator, the long barrel, vertical foregrip, and extended mag 3. You could put on extended mag 2. Me personally, I like extended mag 2. 10 less rounds, but you know, you get a lot more ADS speed and spin to fire speed than the 60 round mag. But this gun is so good. Let me show y'all. This AK-74 has a lot of visual recoil, but if you can get over that, this gun kicks. This gun kicks. I'm pairing that with the PPSH, the one and only. I am running the suppressor, the long barrel, the vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, and recoil springs. The only reason why I'm running the suppressor, there's a specific reason why. I'm gonna show y'all. Let's just put on the Commutator. Let's put on the Commutator. I'm gonna show y'all. I want you to look at this gun and see if you see any kind of gun flashes, any muzzle flash. I want you to really look at the muzzle flash. You see that muzzle flash? That's a lot of muzzle flash, right? But if we put on the suppressor and go back in the range, check this out. There is no muzzle flash, none at all. That is the only reason why I'm running a suppressor over the Commutator or the Portal Commutator. Moving on to number 3, this Model L did get nerfed. Yes, the Model L got nerfed, but what you want to do is you want to get rid of the sight, put on recoil springs. A lot of players take the recoil springs off and put a sight on. It's so nice, man. You want to pair it with the Compensator, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, and yes, obviously the recoil springs. Paired with the Model L is the Compact 92. This SMG kills so fast up close. What I'm running is the Commutator, the reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, and no stock. This kills really fast up close. Oh my gosh. Really fast. It kills so fast up close. Really good, especially for Rebirth Island, where prison is really close quarters. If you go grandma's is really close quarters. Controls really close quarters. Living really close quarters. Chemical, you can be anywhere on the map at a named POI and it'd be close quarters. And this gun is really perfect for it. It kills really fast up close, really fast up close. All right, heading in to class number 2, we have the AIMS and the C9. The AIMS, if you watch the CDL or any kind of multiplayer tournaments, you know that the pros, they use the AIMS. Now, in MP, it's really good. In Warzone, I feel like it gets overlooked a lot because it gets nerfed a lot, it gets buffed a lot, whatever. But with this setup, it's so good. You want to run the VOS, reflex sight, the compensator, long barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, and this gun is a beam. It's a beam. It's a beam. My aim is off a little bit, but this gun is a beam. It's a beam, man. You can trade out the sight for the Merlin, the Kepler Microflex, the Kepler Red Dot, the Otario, the Jason 2 times, and the Willis 3 times. Any of those sights will do. I just like running the VOS. It's just really good. And I was pairing that with the C9. For a lot of pros, this is the best gun in the game. What you want to run is the porta compensator, long barrel, vertical foregrip, not the Ranger. You want to run the vertical, extended mag 2, and the balance stock. You could also run no stock. I feel like there's a, depending on how you play, run the no stock. But I think for Rebirth Island, you would probably want to run the balance. It's the best of both worlds, in my opinion. And yes, you want to run the vertical instead of the Ranger. I feel like the Ranger's really getting pushed out of the foregrips now. I feel like everyone's running the vertical now for sure. But this C9 is, according to Swag, you know, according to Swag, it's better than the KSV, which I'm going to show y'all next. A lot of clips, a lot of nasty clips I've seen with people team wiping with the C9. Now, here is the best class, the best 2 guns on Rebirth Island, in my opinion. This is the Cypher 091 and the KSV. Just the best 2 guns in the game, in my opinion. For Rebirth Island, the best 2 guns. For the Cypher, you want to run the Willis 3 times, the compensator, the long barrel, the vertical foregrip, and the extended mag 2. Just no doubt. Rebirth Island, Urzikstan, Area 99, you just want to run the Cypher. It's so good. It is the best AR in the game right now. The Kar 98 is better than the Frostlines on the Kar 98 if you want to snipe. But this AR is the greatest. This gun is the greatest. It's the greatest right now. And to pair that with the KSV, in my personal opinion, the KSV is better than the C9. I die with the C9 to other people using C9s. I die with the C9 to people using the Jackal, which is kind of insane with all the nerfs. It is a good sniper support, but I just die a lot more with the C9 than the KSV. What you want to run on the KSV is the porta compensator, the long barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, and the balance stock. There's like no hidden method for this. Every SMG has the porta compensator, long barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, and the balance stock. Every SMG is gonna have that. It's just like default, the way to run SMGs. This is the way I like to run the SMG. We should add tacticals, lethals, and perks, so I'm getting to that now. For tacticals, I like running the stem shot. It's just like I don't really use it mid-game. It's really for end game, a lot of zone stuff, so I like to run stem shots. Lethals, I would normally run impact grenades or frag grenades, but I am running spring mines. Spring mines are pretty cheesy on Rebirth Island. You can just sit in a building, on top of a building, and just throw a bunch of blast traps and spring mines down, and you can just tell when an enemy comes. Perks, I don't know why, but Mountaineer looks like it's working in game. Because if you didn't know before, Mountaineer, if you equipped it, it had a white box over the perk 1, and I don't think it was ticked, but now it's ticked and it actually shows up. So I'm gonna run a couple games and see if it works. If it doesn't work, I run veteran, and I kind of mix that with reflect. Perk 2, me personally, I'm running quick fix. You probably have tracker. I would probably keep tracker on if you run tracker. There's nothing wrong with it. I just like running quick fix better. This is kind of paired with my perk 3, which obviously you guys see that it's tempered. You can apply plates with one hand, and paired with tempered you only have 2 plates, so it's just better, it's easier. Moving on to perk 3s, I'm running tempered for the reason I explained before. Quick fix, you plate with one hand while having a gun up in another, and with tempered you only have 2 plates, so I just like it. It fits my style of play better. I'm Prestige Master right now, but if you're like lower level, gung ho is really good to use. It's really good to use. Resolute's really good too. Ghost is Ghost. Bird's Eye is Bird's Eye. If you play like that, you play like that. If you want to run Ghost and Bird's Eye, you can. I just don't. Alertness is alertness. You know, I think alertness is it's getting like reworked. There's some things that are good about it, some things that are bad about it. I personally just ran tempered as the game dropped. Like as soon as the game dropped, I equipped tempered and never looked back. As soon as I unlocked it, level 40 or 50, I ran it. If I wasn't running it, I was running gun, you know. So, and I think that's it. So those were the best 5 loadouts for Rebirth Island. If you guys like any of the class setups, let me know in the comments. If you use any of these class setups, tell me in the comments down below. Tell me how y'all did. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Make sure y'all share this video with all your friends. Show them the best class setups for the newest season. Season 2 Reloaded. It's your boy DB. I'm out. Deuce.